All right, Coach. Congrats on the win. Let's just start at the beginning. It wasn't the greatest of starts for your guys' team, but what'd you tell them to kind of calm them down and get them composed?
Yeah, when I called the timeout during the first quarter, I just said, look, it could be a lot worse. The ball's gonna go in the basket. We just got to keep running our stuff. A lot of times, especially coming after the break, you don't have as much time to really work on your offense. You're doing so much game prep and focus on your defensive preparation for your opponents. So, it didn't surprise me that our offense sputtered a little bit in the first half. And so we just kind of calmed them down and told them, to kind of stay with it. And I felt like the girls did a good job of staying level-headed about it. And, luckily we saw the ball go down a couple times. And I think once Sierra hit that three in the corner in the first quarter, that was just enough to kind of get that tension off where we were struggling to score early. So
You forced them into 24 turnovers. What were you doing on defense you think that was working so well and frustrating them?
I think situationally, we know how well Coach Davis is. We know what a great program they have. We also know they have a potential Player of the Year candidate. We really tried to focus on, taking Norris, taking Turner out of the equation defensively, and then giving support situationally. Obviously I don't want to give away everything that we worked on all week, but and then I think as a result of that, we were able to get in the position that we needed to, and we're able to disrupt them and create some easy scoring opportunities for ourselves.
You guys in that second quarter, 17-1 run. What kind of momentum do you think that gave you guys and confidence that gave the team, throughout the rest of the game to kind of stay level?
Yeah, I think anytime you're playing, a program that is super well coached and has great tradition and has, again, Player of the Year type candidates on their roster, if you can get into a groove. But I think a lot of that was once we were able to draw a couple fouls on Turner and they had to sit Turner, that pocket of time, they're not used to playing for extended periods of time without her on the floor. So I think that really worked into our favor, and credit our scouting report. Our staff did a great job this week of getting our players ready.
Once again, Sierra Lichty and Natalia Ackerman both in double figures, having good games. There's several games in a row now they've been doing this. What have you been seeing from them lately?
Yeah, Sierra Lichty has really just shown so much growth in a short amount of time. I'm really happy that she's a part of our program, and as a freshman, she's got a lot of improving still to do. But what you see is she's taken steps in terms of her physicality. Right, her ball handling is much improved, and I think her understanding of the offense and how to play within it has really improved. And she just makes a lot of really smart plays and a lot of great effort and hustle plays. And her defense continues to improve as well. And I'm just really proud of that kid, Natalia. We know how talented Natalia Ackerman is. I think one of the things we always talk about in the locker room is I think she's one of the best post players in the conference, if not the best in the conference. She's certainly, to me, one of the best shot blockers in the conference. But when you have a player like that you can go to situationally, take for instance, at the end of the game, I think everybody thought we were going to go to Annika Shaw, and we were able to get the ball at the pinch post and put Natalia in a situation where she could attack the basket. She's just wanted the ball in her hands more and more and more, and you got to really credit that kid because she just gives us such great interior play, not only defensively but offensively. And when you have that, then it allows everybody else to kind of naturally find their groove. So their development is really, really important to our progress moving forward. And, we've got to continue to get our bench better. I'd like to be a little bit deeper with our rotation. And that's one of the things tonight that was difficult was do we go to the bench a little bit more there in the second half? And luckily we were able to close the game out. I don't think Anya or Annika came off the floor at all. So big credit to Sierra, big credit to Natalia, but I thought our guards did a good job of handling and defending when it really mattered.
3 wins now in a row for you guys. What's been clicking lately, you think?
I think our offensive chemistry's gotten better, and I think, again, coming off the Montana game, I think that really sometimes you need those teams need those seminal moments, those seminal losses that failure inevitably creates an opportunity to learn. And I think you saw it tonight. We've made some growth steps, in particularly at the end of the game and closing games out, versus how we closed the game out against Montana. So, we owe Montana a debt of gratitude, because I think losing the game the way that we did down the stretch really allowed us to kind of delve into it with our players and get them better in those situations. I think, Big West basketball, we're going to be in those situations a lot. You can count on it. So I'm really happy that we were able to come out on the positive side of the scoreboard tonight, because it just shows the growth, I think, from that time. So looking forward to continue to get better, and obviously we've got our work cut out for us next weekend with two big road big road games coming up.
Yeah, awesome. Well, congrats on the win, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you, Connor.